Hello, everybody, and let me be the first to welcome you to our final broadcast as far as our divisional round coverage goes. We started with 30. We're going to go down to 4 today, as we are going to see the conclusion of all 3 of our remaining divisional round matchups. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you, Ronnie, Codfine, Derek, Jeff, Sticks, Gormy, Applesauce, Casual Speedrun, Melavara, Fire Team, and anybody else that I missed. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I mentioned, we only have 3 matchups left to decide today. We're going to be starting off with 3 Game 5s back-to-back. We have a 2-2 tie down here in our Cascadia Victoria matchup. Busan, a 3-1 lead over Johannesburg, and then, of course, Valencia and Corsa also 3-1. What's up, Meta? Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for being here and supporting fake baseball, as always. Yeah, Padres losing is tough. Red Sox losing is whatever. I mean, that was like Hitler versus Satan matchup, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah. Anyway, real baseball playoffs have been awesome. Fake baseball playoffs have been awesome. So I'm very excited to get to it today. First match of the day, of course, is going to be Game 5 between the Foresters and the Kodiaks. The winner of this will be able to close it out in Game 6. So a pivotal Game 5 after the Foresters' dramatic comeback at the end of that previous game. The Foresters, we'll talk about it when we actually get to the game. We're got a 6-run comeback in the bottom of the 7th to end up winning the matchup. And some news, they are going to be starting Tyler Brandt on the mound. If people remember, Rob Schneider, their number 1 starter, actually had to come in to pitch the end of that Game 5 because they were out of bullpen arms. So they're starting somebody else on the mound, and Kodiak saw Tyler Brandt pretty well in Game 2. So anyway, as always, we're going to run 90 seconds of ads before we get started, so that way the ads are on the correct cycle within the actual game, and we're not having ads playing over the game. I will start the first prediction of the day. Prediction right now is live for who you think is going to win in this Game 5 matchup between the Kodiaks and Victoria. After this, we head back to Cascadia Park. This is the final game we are playing in Victoria. So anyway, that prediction is live. Gonna run the 90 seconds of ads. As always, exclamation ad, skip to skip the ads. Or use your favorite search engine to look up Twitch ad solutions. Let's see, what do we want to do for the lineup if they got a lefty on the bump today? Let's see. I think we'll do Newt Gizmo at second base. We'll give her first second base start. Takeda out in center. How's Goldsmith been hitting the ball? 200 average. Okay, so in that case, we are gonna put Mao at third. We're going to DH, not Forte. We're going to DH Chris Hanel. We'll bat him third, I think. Let's see. Man, I do kind of like having Goldsmith in the lineup for the switch hitter, but I don't really mind having 3 righties at the top, especially with how this usually goes. So, anyway. I think this is good. I like Mao batting third overall. Takeda first. Let's see. Chris Hanel, we definitely want to be up in the lineup for sure. We'll have him bat behind Forte. And then Zamboni, Zuniga, Gizmo sounds good to me. Okay, how's everybody doing? I'm curious what y'all's weekend plans are. I, last night, just bought tickets to Game 2 of the ALDS between the Mariners and the Tigers. So I will be going to Seattle on Saturday night and then attending the game on Sunday, and I'll be back home Monday morning. And then literally I'm going to get off the train and then come back and we're going to broadcast fake baseball again. So very excited. Working in more Hades 2, dude. The Hades 2 addiction is so real, actually. Yeah, I would, yeah, never mind. How are the seats that I picked? I got outfield seats. So right field seats about 10 rows back. Prime home run territory. So anyway, without further ado, Let's get started. Who do you all want to see win the whole thing? In fake baseball, I want to see Corsair or the Blowfish go all the way at this point. Mass Effect Legendary Collection, dude. That is a masterpiece. Meta. Mass Effect Legendary Collection is a masterpiece. It's just so good. It's just so good. All right, final game we are playing here in Victoria. Like I said, a pivotal game 5. The winner of this will go on to match point. Can we load the fucking game, please? Thank you. All right, it'll be Celeste LeBlanc versus Tyler Brandt on the bump. Couple of righties to get things started here in the lineup for the Kodiaks. Tyler Brandt in the lineup today because the #1 starter, Rob Schneider, had to come in and pitch at the end of Game 4. That was, of course, a dramatic comeback by the Foresters. They were down 6 runs heading into the bottom of the 7th, and the Kodiak bullpen completely blew it and imploded. As, wow, this one is looped over the diving glove of Petros Rojas at third base, so that's a leadoff single for our guy, Valdemiro Takeda. Just like that, Yak's got a runner on a weak hit on a 2-0 or an 0-2 count. Now 1 on, nobody out for Kola Johansson. Tyler Brandt, Kodiak's saw him pretty well in his first start. I mean, as evidenced by the 12 ERA, Takeda's going to run, and he's in there safely. Another stolen base for Takeda in these playoffs. I believe that's his 4th. I'd have to check on that. So a base hit and a 4-pitch walk issued by Brandt. I would say the Foresters pitching is going to be their biggest concern in this. Both teams not really going to have much of a bullpen available. Going to need a lot of length from both of their starters as... Wow, what is happening? Okay, we're just going to need to look at that on the replay. I don't really understand what just happened there. Okay, so the Kodiaks call a double steal. The catcher tries to get it to second base, who, frankly, they have dead to rights. Kola Johansson is out. The second baseman somehow drops the ball. The ball trickles away because the shortstop drops the ball. I don't know what the second baseman is doing covering that errant throw. So then the ball gets into the outfield. Takeda comes home to score into third. What the hell? Frankly, respectfully, Victoria, what the bloody hell is that? So runner on third, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 to Mao. And another full count here for Brandt, who's thrown 12 pitches. Still no outs recorded. And another walk. Definitely not what you wanted out of Tyler Brandt if you're a Foresters fan on short rest. Now runners on the corners for Mr. Katabura himself. Kodiaks have the chance to take a very commanding lead here in the first. As Brandt continues to struggle to find the zone, another 2-0 count. This one right down the middle. They're going to trade 2 outs for a run here as Uday grounds into a double play. Johansson will come around to score. Now 2 outs, base is empty for Forte. Kodiak's putting up 2 early here in the first. This one, a foul ball, just barely. Off the end of his bat, a little blooper out to left. On the run is Heikkinen, who makes the catch to retire the side. Bit of a wild first inning. It'll be Petros Rojas leading off. Foresters are going to try and answer. And as we learned back in Game 4, no lead that the Kodiaks can put up is safe, as their bullpen blew yet another game. First pitch from LeBlanc is a ball inside. A couple balls missing in, actually. Will rookie renames open today? No, because we still have to do the rest of the playoffs and the entire offseason meta. So a leadoff double for Petros Rojas. He continues to have a great series. Runner on second base for Crackshot Spumoni. LeBlanc didn't give up any runs in her first start, but a 1.71 whip, only 2 strikeouts. Has looked a little shaky on the mound overall. Definitely struggling to find the zone, kind of following Tyler Brandt here. This is a strike that gets away. A wild pitch there from Celeste LeBlanc. Runner advances to third, so a very similar situation here for the Foresters, as this is set into foul territory. I'm not sure if they're going to send the runner from third. They will not. Yeah, Zuniga had a great throw home there from a catch in foul territory. 1 out, runner on third. For Dainty Villanueva, who's had a great series so far. A home run back in Game 3. This is a ground ball to Zuniga, and they're going to looks like they're going to get the lead runner. Rojas, a bit of a base running gaff, was running on first contact, and the Kodiaks have managed to work around this runner on third, no outs. Now it's 2 outs, runner on first. Foresters doing everything in their power to lose this ball game right now. Throwing errors, base running gaffes. Pretty wild stuff. And now Plaid Rasputin is on his last strike. Goes down swinging. Foresters get a runner on third, nobody out, and manage to squander that opportunity. It'll be Chris Hanna leading things off here in the bottom of the second. Chris Hanna, a 3-run home run. Back in game... Back in game 4. Brandt trying to find his first strikeout of the game. This one lifted into deep left field. This is all the way down to the corner. On the run is Heikkinen. Hanel thought about making the turn, but Heikkinen got there quick. What's up, Backsack? Good to see you. So leadoff hits in 3 consecutive frames here. Big swing for strike 1 there from Kellen Zuniga. Zuniga coming off a very tough regular season. Career lows in OPS. And career highs in strikeouts. Has a 3-1 count here as Brandt really cannot find the zone. Swinging it. Potentially ball 4 there was Kellen Zuniga. Does draw a walk though. Runner into scoring position once again here for the Axe. Now for the lefty. Far champ Zamboni. Good postseason so far for Zambo. Definitely much better than his regular season. And another 3-ball count here for Tyler Brandt. Finds the bottom of the strike zone with a fastball at the knees. Payoff pitch. This one sent the other way. And again, fielded quickly by Heikkinen. That's going to load the bases. So now bases loaded, nobody out. Chat, where's the energy right now? Stream just started and I'm like talking to myself. What's going on here, folks? It's the playoffs. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Kodiaks here for Newt Gizmo. A drive out to deep left field. Newt Gizmo, a grand slam. A Gizmo grand slam puts the Kodiaks up big here in Game 5. They are up 6-0. Oh my God. Newt Gizmo, of all people, puts the Kodiaks up huge. Tyler Brandt has a 20.25 ERA here in the playoffs. You know what they say, by the way, exclamation ABC, always be clipping. Hard hit ground ball. Palomar will finally record the first out of the inning. What a dramatic start here for the Kodiaks as they are up 6-0. Surely they wouldn't blow a 6-run lead in back-to-back games. What's up, Springle Jack? Good to see you. Cole Johansson gets in the hit column. Hard hit ground ball up the middle. 1-on-1 out for Julie Malher Walker last time up. And this is a very desperate situation here for the Foresters. They don't have the bullpen arms available. I think this game's going to get out of hand for him very quick as Tyler Brandt, over 50 pitches. Good read on that ball from Cola. Or excuse me, approaching 50 pitches. Already 6 runs allowed. Uday lifts this one into deep left at the wall is Heikkinen, and he'll make the grab there at the warning track. 6 runs for the Kodiaks here in the first 2 innings. Celeste LeBlanc with a monstrous lead to protect now. My opinion, she should just go right after these batters and trust in her defense behind her. This one hit up the middle, a hard hit ground ball. Nice piece of hitting there from Palomar. That is 4 consecutive leadoff hits and 4 consecutive half innings. Foresters failed to capitalize on that back in the first, but they're definitely showing that their bats are not going to go quietly. This one hit up the middle, knocked down by LeBlanc. She'll get the out at first, does advance the runner into second. Thanks for the clip there. And now Ishwar Khan, second baseman in his second year. First postseason appearance ever for him. He had a breakout season this season with the Foresters. It was amazing stuff from him. Did appear on the bench in the All-Star game as well, should mention. 841 OPS this season, 6 home runs, 308 batting average. Home run here would cut the lead to 4. Here's the pitch to Khan, swing and a miss. 97 on the inside corner, strikeout there for LeBlanc. Now Seppo Heikkinen. Been pretty quiet at the plate so far. Of course, the former Cascadia Kodiak. Trying not to strand another runner in scoring position. A diving grab here by Zuniga at first, who will flip over to LeBlanc, who makes the catch. Nice to see Zuniga finally making the play over there at first base. Another quiet inning for the Foresters offense. Raleigh Forte going to lead things off. Swinging at the first pitch. Yeah, Kodiak staying very aggressive here versus Brandt. And another lead. That is 5 consecutive base hits in this game. Or, sorry, leadoff hits. Excuse me. I just choked on my own saliva. One moment. That was looking like the Kodiaks in Game 4 right there. Chris Handel, a base hit his last time up. He's locked in. He gets jammed and just lobs this one into shallow left field. Kodiaks have gotten lucky a couple times on weak contact. Once again, runners on first and second, nobody out. Kodiaks loaded the bases with nobody out in the previous inning. A chance to do that here again. Kellen Zuniga worked a walk his last time up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hard hit up the middle, past the grab of Palomar. Great diving attempt. The throw from Spumoni as the runner is going to come home. Will not be in time. Raleigh Forte scores from second base. It is 7-0 Kodiaks. Saf, it's so good to see you. It's not the same commentating without you. Not the same commentating without you here in person. I was like, damn, I kind of missed that no-no. So another lefty coming out of the pen here is Bane Sayavong. Zamboni already with a home run off this guy in the playoffs. This is about to be a historic comeback. It would be if the Chris Hanna, a huge base running gaffe there. Not sure what you're thinking with that. So in her first at-bat of the postseason, Newt Gizmo hit a grand slam to blow this game open. Imagine being a rookie in your first postseason appearance and your first hit is a grand slam to put your team up big. Another hard hit ground ball. Khan able to get his glove to this one. Steals a hit away from the young Gizmo. Kodiaks put up another. They have scored in 3 consecutive innings. Yeah, if the Foresters are able to make this comeback, that would be back-to-back historic comebacks. Now Dmitry Petrovic, the 9-hole batter, to lead off the inning. This one sent out to left field. Zamboni will make the routine catch. One away. First time we haven't had the lead off batter reach this game. What's up, El Dragon? How we doing? Rojas led off the bottom of the first with a double. Has definitely been the Foresters' best hitter this series so far. He goes down looking there. Nice curveball. Now crack shots, Bumoni. Somebody's got to put a spark into this Foresters lineup. Somebody has got to be the difference maker here for the Foresters. As LeBlanc has kept him quiet so far. Mojo up for her. She's locked in. Trying to find her 4th strikeout of the game here versus Pumoni. He takes a couple good pitches. And that will be strikeout number 4. 4 strikeouts. Only 2 hits allowed for the Blanc through 3. Now 3rd time through the order already. Valdemiro Takeda. Couple of stolen bases and a base hit today. Almost gets hit. Now on the 1-2 pitch. Looking downstairs. Another hard hit ball. Valdomiro Takeda pulls that one into left field. Line drive, base hit to lead off the inning. Sayavong's day is done. They're going to bring in Massimo Al Dente, who looked pretty good, should be said, back in Game 4. Game 5 of this best-of-7 series. Winner will move on to match point, as the series will head back to Cascadia Park for Game 6. Johansson walked and scored back in the first. This one is popped up. They'll bring up Julie Mao with one out. Facing a right-handed batter for the first time today is Mao. Or pitcher, I should say. Yo, what's up, Finn Shark? Good to see you. Now the 3-1 to Mao. A lot of 3-ball counts here for Kodiak batters. Got a pitch to hit just out in front of that one. Kodiak's getting the barrel to the baseball quite a bit today. Another walk for Julie Mao. Now Uday Katabura, already 2 home runs this series. Been held quiet today. Runners on first and second, 1 out. It's been traffic on the base paths in every single inning for the Kodiaks, as this one is off the end of Uday's bat. Is sent out into center field. Whoa, and an errant throw from Spumoni over there in center. Takeda able to score easily. I thought maybe Spumoni had the throw there, but no. Takeda turns on the Jets and scores again. His speed has been such a difference maker for this Kodiak squad. Now here is Forte batting from the left side. Wow, and another line drive base hit. Kodiaks have been getting it done in every way possible. Bases loaded again. Now for Chris Hanel, who is 2 for 2 on the day. This game really getting away from the Foresters, even more so than it already had. In the Foresters' farewell season, by the way, the team will be relocated after the conclusion of the Season 20 playoffs. All 3, wow, and they're going to bring in Rafa California. He took a comebacker to the face back in Game 5, and this just really spells how dire their bullpen situation is. Rafa California, an Iron Man, going to come back out 1 game after getting hit in the face with a comebacker. Amazing stuff. Kodiaks have definitely kind of been big brother to the Foresters, kind of all throughout their existence, and especially in the context of the postseason. All 3 times, including this season, all 3 times the Foresters have made the playoffs, they have faced the Kodiaks in the first round. This is the first time the Foresters haven't been swept 4-0. And definitely a lot of baseball left to play. But the Kodiaks looking to march into Game 6 right now with a commanding lead. And a big reason for that is the fact that they've held their star offseason signing, Vlad Rasputin, quiet as he pops out. Has not had an impact at the plate so far this series. LeBlanc gets to work in the 4th, trying to make it 4 straight scoreless. And she will. A changeup locks up Palomar. 4 innings of scoreless baseball, only 2 hits allowed. Rafa California will get back on the bump. Very curious if he has anything in the tank here. He is their best reliever out of the pen. And truly desperate situations here for the Foresters after Tyler Brandt couldn't pitch more than 2 innings. California throws 4 straight balls. Now Newt Gizmo. Another lead-off batter for the Kodiaks. This one will be a double play. And just like that, California's day is done. They're just trying to get outs any way they can get it. Holy cow. Takeda, a drive out to deep left. Heikkinen makes the grab at the warning track in front of the wall. Nice catch for the first time this game. The Kodiaks have been held scoreless. Kind of true, Meta. I can't disagree with you there. Cannot disagree with you there. LeBlanc going to try and make it 5 scoreless now. It's a good start. Gets Testarossa to ground out for out number 1, a 3-pitch at bat. Five strikeouts on the day for LeBlanc. Still has yet to allow a run here in the postseason, as we are 5 innings into her second start. Ground ball. Gizmo will make the play. Couple of ground balls to Gizmo. Has been yet another quiet inning here for the Foresters. This one will get foul for strike number 1. The next strikeout would be her 6th of the ball game. Full pitch, or full count to Heikkinen. Staying alive here, really extending this at bat and getting LeBlanc's pitch count up. This is definitely good for the Foresters. It's a great at bat from the veteran outfielder Seppo Heikkinen. Some speed at first base here on 2 outs. For the 9-hole batter, Dmitry Petrovic. Great contact hitter. And a lot of speed on first base. Some big gaps here in Victoria as well. Goes down to his last strike quickly. Would he be in store for a little 2-out rally here from the Foresters? No, we will not. Swing and a miss from Dmitry Petrovic. 5 scoreless innings pitched by Celeste LeBlanc. Foresters maybe already thinking about Game 6, as they have looked they have had no answer. They have been completely outmatched by the Kodiaks so far here in Game 5. Full count here to Johansson. Off the end of her bat, Palomar will pump and throw for out number 1. Damn, Jeff, you're like mesmerized by those clouds. First pitch hits Mao in the thigh. It's a best of 7, Jeff. Yo, what's up, Sorbet? Good to see you. And Tony Del Vecchio now going to come into the game, so they have to go to their starting pitching once again to try and close out this game. The Foresters' offense? It's the offense doesn't really have anything to do with it, I don't think. Their pitchers just have to get outs. If they lose this game, it's a best of 7, which means the Kodiaks would have to win 4. Best of 7 series. Chris Hanel, another RBI opportunity for him. Runners on first and second. 2 hits today. Struck out his last time up. Remaining in the game at DH to get some reps versus right-handed pitching. And Hanel walks, man. Foresters just their pitching just has no answers. Tyler Brandt was miserable. Their bullpen has been miserable. Tony Del Vecchio looks miserable. Popped up. Just cannot believe how bad their pitching has been in this game. 8 runs on 12 hits. Foresters turned it on in the final 2 innings of the game. Back in Game 4 for that dramatic 6-run comeback. High drive, left field, on the run of Zamboni. That will be a fair ball. Bangs off the wall just next to the foul line. I cannot... You gotta be kidding me. That's a great throw from Zamboni, but holy shit, these Foresters are just... They're trying to lose this game. If you look in the bottom right of the screen, Rojas, like, hesitates a little bit. He hesitates before going for second. And it was that small hesitation that caught him. And that, let me say, that's a great throw and catch and tag by Zamboni and Newt Gizmo. But it's just like, what? I don't know what these Foresters are doing, man. This is a, like, baseball. That hesitation is what cost you. Great tag there from Gizmo. Sweeps are gloved to get the first out. Should have been a leadoff double for Rojas instead. One out, nobody on here for Spumoni. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with him. Afro Ninja, thank you, dude. It's so good to see you. Thank you for the 68 months at Tier 2. Welcome to Fake Baseball. So good to have you. All right, LeBlanc. 5 and 2. I'm not sure why she got pulled exactly, but whatever. 5 and 2/3 scoreless. She could have made it a complete game probably, but I don't know. Or up 8-0. I'm not about to close out of the game just to leave her in. Great start from her, though, it should be said. Dainty Villanueva's fitness down on that swing. It goes from bad to worse here for the Foresters. What is the injury report? Lucy Desmond going to check in at left field. A meniscus tear for Dainty Villanueva. Seppo Heikkinen now in right field. Hey, can we not hit Zamboni in the face, Mr. Del Vecchio? What's up, Kenna? Good to see you. Fifth at-bat of the game for Takeda. 5 times through the lineup in a 7-inning game is tough stuff. Pretty big statement win from the Kodiaks. I guess the game isn't over, but a pretty big statement game, I should say, from the Kodiaks. After blowing that 7-1 lead at the end of Game 5. Rasputin only batting a $154. Mojo down for him, as the Kodiaks have completely neutralized him in this series. Swung on and missed, man. Dude, this has just been like... This game has been so one-sided that my team is winning and even I'm bored. Like, the Foresters look like a fucking Little League team. Bad base running, bad defense, bad hitting, bad pitching. They have looked very bad. And that will end the game. One team showed up to play baseball here in Game 5. The other team did not. Kodiaks will head back to Cascadia Park with a chance to close it out. Jan agreed. Hoping the rest of the games are more exciting than that one. Because, my goodness, what the bloody hell was that? All right, when we come back, Busan, a chance to close out the series at home versus the visiting Springboks as they are up 3-1. It'll be their #1 starter, Pierre Deperterre, on the bump. They blew a 6-run lead to surrender that Game 4 loss to the Springboks. It'll be very interesting. So when we come back, I'm going to get the prediction started for the game now. So get your predictions in for Blowfish versus Springboks. Prediction is open and live now. I'm going to run the ads, and I'll see y'all in 90 seconds. Yeah, so we talked about this back on... what's going on with my hair? Whatever. We talked about this back on Wednesday. But this Springboks team, if we take a look at the detailed bracket, was held to only one run through 3 games. And I told Sapphire, while they were sitting right here next to me, there is too much talent on this Springboks lineup for them to continue to be this bad at the plate. And I said, if the Blowfish want to win this series, they need to win it in 4 games and sweep them, because otherwise the Springboks, they're going to figure it out at the plate, and they are going to come back. And I hate to say it, but that's exactly what happened in Game 1, or in Game 4. Yeah, folks, prediction is live. There are no bets on the Springboks, which is crazy to me. I guess I should fix the on-screen text. $40 seconds left on the prediction, 30 seconds left on the ad. How was Depreter in that Game 1 start? I feel like he was pretty good. So we take a look at the team stats in the playoffs here so far. Dirigol Tillamook, man. She has been on fire. Pierre Depreter went 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts. So it was a good start from him. All right, here we go. A chance for the Blowfish to clinch. This is the final game we're playing in Busan. If the Blowfish lose this game, they'll have to figure out how to win again in Johannesburg. A night game here at the Tiger Den. What would be the name of the Blowfish ballpark? Because, like, in the game, it's called Tiger Den, but what would we call it? Anybody have some creative names? The Fishbowl? Oh my god, it's the Fishbowl. You're so right. You're so right, Backsack. I mean, yeah. It's a bowl. Dude, it's the Fishbowl. I think that's the next thing I want to do on Fake Baseball Reference is you know, I give the location for every game. I also want to give the name of the ballpark that they play at. The Blow Job Site? Jesus Christ. All right, so Game 5 here at the Fishbowl. It's the last game we're going to play here in Busan. A ground out to get things started. Pierre Depreter had a great start back in Game 1, and he had an excellent regular season as well. I believe it was a career year for him. As I'm going to pull up their baseball reference page here. Exclamation ref, by the way. Pierre Depreter in the regular season, yeah, 3.62 ERA, 87 innings pitched. So much consistency for their starting pitching as he goes 1-2-3 to get things started. That's a great start for Depreter. All right, Hudson Dakota gonna lead us off. Mario Harris on the bump. Blowfish saw him pretty well back in Game 1. Harris considered by many to be one of the future pitching superstars of this league. Had a bit of an up and down season as Dakota gets things started the right way here for the Blowfish. Lead off single up the middle. A lot of speed on the base paths now, and Jeremy Nash moved into the second in the lineup, batting .364. As Dakota takes off, and he is in there safely. Base hit and a stolen base. That single turns into a double immediately. Hudson Dakota has been a great leadoff batter all season long for the Blowfish. .12 stolen bases in the regular season for Hudson. 84 hits. Jeremy Nash, the 37-year-old, will go down swinging here. And now, heliocentric orbital. Has Dakota on second base. Very good opportunity here for the Blowfish to strike first. Good check swing there on a good slider. Good pitch, good take. Gets a pitch down the middle, fouls it back. The windup in the 2-2 to orbital. Swung on and over to first base. Johnson will take that himself. Bit of a different defensive look here for the Springboks with Chappie over at first base, usually playing the outfield. Advancing to third is Dakota now for Caden Diligence, who comes to the plate locked in. Diligence, the veteran first baseman. 9 home runs in the regular season for him. Goes down swinging here. Harris able to work around that leadoff walk and stolen base. Alley Cat Crunchwrap is left on deck. He'll lead off the next inning. Nice bit of pitching there from Mario Harris. Now Bronwyn Badham swinging at the first pitch, a ground ball up the middle. Lead off batter is aboard. Here for the Boks, and now their hottest hitter, Chappie Johnson, comes up with a runner on first. Johnson was top 10 in batting average alongside his teammate Remus Freeman in the regular season. Has been excellent this series for the Springboks. Goes down looking a perfect curveball from Depreter, the Frenchman. Gets his first strikeout of the ball game for out number 1. Warming Burnhamel still looking for his first hit of the postseason. Depreter going to go to second, and Orbital fires over to first. A 1-6-3 double play. Nice double play turn by the Blowfish defense. They faced the minimum despite that leadoff hit. Well turned there by the Blowies. Crunch Wrap Supreme. Well, we'll not see one there, that's for sure. But what if Crunchwrap doesn't hit the home run? What then? Here's the hottest hitter in the playoffs. She has an 1,800 OPS right now. That's right, a 1.8 OPS. Goes down swinging there, and mojo up for Harris, and why not? You just struck out the best batter on the Blowfish right now. Bases empty, 2 outs for Walter Rodriguez. Already has a home run this series. Hit a big home run in that commanding Game 3 win for the Blowfish. Harris trucking along here, back-to-back strikeouts to close out the inning. We are all scoreless. Freeman, Lawson, Shadebright due up.
The third baseman, number 3.
Here's a high drive out to center. Derigold at the warning track and at the wall will make that catch. That is about as far as you can hit that without it being a home run here in the Fishbowl. The outfield dimensions here in Busan are smaller than any other ballpark in baseball. It is very easy to hit home runs here, and Freeman just missed. Depreter going right after Sloan Lawson. Bottom of the order here. Second strikeout of the game for Depreter. How the hell did you get that badge, Saf? How did you get that badge? Tell me now. Tell me right now. Gifting subs? Fuck! And chat's playing Hades 2? What the hell? Okay, so what you're saying is I should change my game to Hades 2 and then gift some subs? Well, fuck Duolingo. We don't give a fuck about Duolingo. Hey, can you play Hades 2 real quick? New subs in Hades 2 chats also work. Yeah, I guess we Oh, nice to see Einhard Damflock back in the lineup, by the way.
No, inside.
Welcome Einhard Damflock back to the lineup. Went down with a meniscus tear earlier in the series. Nice to see him back, switch hitting outfielder. Had a great first couple of games in this series. As Harris gets another strikeout. Up to 12 strikeouts here in his second start of the postseason. He has been dealing today. 1-2 pitch to Hudson Dakota, trying to retire the side in order. Dakota worked a leadoff hit his last time up. Gets jammed, and Boba Crush will make that catch out at short. It's a certified pitcher's duel so far. Now lineup turns over. Second time through the order. Will the Springboks make any adjustments? Has Garland Painter on his last strike. Depreter been efficient under 30 pitches here, as that was pitch number 30 here in the fourth. Couple of good protection swings here on 2 strikes from Painter, and just takes that slider all the way, misses low for the 2-2. One of the longest at-bats of the game so far from the Foresters, as this one's hit up the middle. Heliocentric, I thought he might have a read on that. He just watches that go by him. Another leadoff hit for Busan. Last time they did that, Blowfish turned a 1-6-3 double play to face the minimum. It's a good strike one there from Depreter. Singleton got his bat going back in Game 4, where the Springboks put up 11. They won that game 11-9. This one up the middle. Crunch wrap, just going to get the out at first. I thought he might do that thing where he'd try and get the tag. Just get the out where it is. I like it. Go ahead, run in scoring position now for Boba Crush, who had a home run back in Game 4. Springboks, of course, can clinch their first ever championship series berth with a win here today. Boba Crush swinging 3-0. Will walk on 5 pitches. Depreter showing a little bit of bend here for the first time all game. Already at 15 pitches this inning. Has Batum on 2 strikes. A huge out here for the Blowfish. Gets her swing, and she chases. A slider in the dirt. Nice pitch there from Depreter. Huge out number 2, especially with Chappie Johnson coming up. Depreter trying to work around runners on first and second. Missing inside again. Line drive up the middle. On the run is Tillamook, who makes the catch. A little bit of a nervy 4th inning right there, but the Blowfish able to hang on. Top of their lineup due up. Jeremy Nash leading off.
Number 91.
Jeremy Nash in the regular season, 289 batting average, 7 home runs, 793 OPS. Great season from the veteran third baseman. Was moved up in the lineup today for his hot bat. Struck out his last time up. Now gets the full count here from Harris. Payoff pitch. Spoiled. Got the end of his bat to an outside fastball. The windup in the pitch. Taken outside, ball 4. Just missed with the changeup. It's a great at-bat for a leadoff walk. Big opportunity here for Heliocentric Orbital as we head into the back half of this game. An interesting throw over to first. Jeremy Nash, not really a speedster. Orbital, the 2-0 pitch. Taken over the middle of the plate for a strike. Two-seam fastball. Orbital yet to swing the bat. Here's the 3-1. Fouled back. That was a good pitch to hit. Now the payoff. Back-to-back walks to lead off the bottom of the 4th here. Runner in scoring position for the Blowfish. And now they got the left-handed bat of Caden Diligence at the plate. So they got the matchup. They got runners on. Nobody is out. Very, very good opportunity here for the Blowfish, as this one is popped up. Diligence got jammed on an inside changeup. Alley Cat Crunchwrap hasn't really had much of an impact on this series so far. Springboks have done well to keep him quiet. He was so electric in the regular season. Very patient at-bats here from the Blowfish. As I say that, Alley Cat chases outside. Here's the 2-2. Hit up the middle. Well read by Jeremy Nash over there at second to prevent the double play. 2 outs, 2 on. Derek Gold Tillamook, the hottest hitter in the playoffs. This one poked down the the first base line. Runner's going to round third. Nash will score. Advancing to third is Orbital. Derek Gold Tillamook keeps getting it done. That was a fair ball poke down the line. Another RBI for Derek Gold Tillamook. Blowfish on the board first. That one just barely a fair ball. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Agreed. Derek Gold Tillamook puts her team on the board again. Runners on the corners now for the DH, Walter Rodriguez. Checks his swing on an inside two-seam. Harris has been pitching a lot of these left-handed batters in. Sounds good, Fire Team. Here's the 2-1. Long hold. Another 3-ball count here. A walk would load the bases. The 3-1 pitch to Walter Rodriguez. Already has a home run this series. Perfect curveball for strike 2. And now the payoff. Didn't want any business with that inside two-seam. Now the catcher Sludge Grimer with the bases loaded. Nowhere to put him. Harris over 70 pitches. The windup in the pitch. Taken down low. Two-seam missing low for ball 1. They've had a tough time seeing that curveball so far, the Blowfish, as he's dotted 2 of them on the inside corners for strike 1 and 2. Grimer yet to swing the bat. The 2-2 with the bases loaded up the middle. Knocked down by Crush, who will fire over to first, but it's not in time. A bases loaded infield single will score the second run of the ball game. Harris's day is done. Let's get another look at that play. Boba Crush got her glove to it, but not in time. Grimer, not a fast runner, still able to make that. Man, Blowfish just barely earning these 2 runs here. A ball down the first base line and an infield single puts them up 2-0 here. Great to see them capitalizing with runners in scoring position. Damflonk trying to make an impact on his first game back in the lineup. Ground ball. Johnson will take that himself to first. Blowfish put up 2. They have the lead with a chance to clinch for the second game in a row. Can they hang on this time? Depreter, his 5th inning of work now. Over 50 pitches. Probably the last inning he will pitch. Curious to see what the Blowfish will do with their bullpen. They kind of emptied the tank back in game 4. So nice to see Depreter making at least a somewhat deep start. Hard hit up the middle. A line drive on the run is Tillamook. Bernabel finds his first hit of the series. Remus Freeman was about a foot shy of a home run his last time up. Now he represents the tying run at the plate. Bullpen getting warm here for the Blowfish. Runner goes, swung on and missed, and hosed at second base. I believe that was a hit and run attempt. But Freeman just completely whiffed on that pitch, and the Blowfish will take that, that's for sure. This one's lobbed up the middle. Diving attempt there from Orbital. Nothing doing. Bit of a lucky hit there for Remus Freeman. Back-to-back hits and a caught stealing. Has us with a 1-out, 1-on situation here for the bottom of the lineup. Sloan Lawson getting the start out in right field once again. Chasing that changeup. It's been a good pitch for Depreter so far. Now the 2-2. Another lob up the middle. And boy, the balls are just falling here for the Springboks in the 5th. Got to be frustrating if you're Depreter. Get weak contact and back-to-back at-bats, but it's just a couple of bloopers right into shallow center. And once again, he has runners on first and second. Shade Bright representing the go-ahead run. This one past the glove. And they're going to send the runner. Here's the throw from Tillamook. It's a good throw, but not in time. Springboks have answered here in the top of the fifth. They cut the lead in half. Depreter staying in to face the top of the lineup. It's definitely scary moments here. This should be a double play. Crunchwrap, underhand flip, orbital, fires to first. Depreter works out of the jam. He surrenders a run, but the Blowfish still with the lead in the top of their lineup due up. Great double play turned by the Blowfish to maintain their lead. Hudson Dakota leading off versus Braden Alvarado. He was absolutely instrumental in that Game 5 win by the Springboks. Dakota, high drive, right center. This is going to, oh wow, bang off the wall. Lawson played that well off the wall, but it's a lead-off double for Hudson Dakota. His bat's heating up. Nebula Nova was very critical of him during their time in the booth, and Dakota has answered. He's going to try and steal third here and safe. Hudson Dakota, a leadoff double. And now a very close play at third base. He just got in there. Let's take another look at that. Got a good jump. It was a good throw from Shade Bright as well. And wow, he is just barely in there. Jeremy Nash, a drive deep center field. A crunch wrap supreme. Buy one, get one. It's a 2-run blast for the Blowfish. They go up 4-1 over the Springboks with a chance to clinch here at home. You know what they say, exclamation ABC. Jeremy Nash, he got moved up the lineup for that very reason. Now a 3-run lead here for the Blowfish. Alvarado taken out of the game immediately for Ty Armstrong. Please clip that, by the way, exclamation ABC. Diligent's been held quiet this game. He'll strike out there. Now Alley Cat Crunchwrap facing the lefty, Ty Armstrong. Been good this series. Hard hit. Bat him. Makes the play. A 2-run home run by Jeremy Nash puts the Blowfish up 4-1. They score 2 in back-to-back frames. Now Smoke Singleton will lead off, and they are going to go to their closer. Roger McFurlow comes into the game a bit tense. Don't like that a whole lot, especially on low stamina. Gonna trust in their guy. McFurlow, an okay season in the regular season. Behind 3-0 here early to Singleton. I don't like this at all. High fly ball, center field on the run is Tillamook. She'll make that grab in front of the warning track. Couple of dangerous batters batting from the left side here. First with Singleton and now Crush. Already has a home run this series, swinging at the first pitch, a foul ball. McFurlow will have to face a minimum 3 batters no matter what his stamina gets to. Nice pick there from Nash over at third. 2 away quickly. Mojo up for McFurlow. Trying to make this a 1-2-3 inning, which is Bronwyn Badham. Got a pair of hits today. 3 straight balls. Now, if I'm the Blowfish, if McFurlow walks this batter, I'm pulling him. Payoff pitch now. Definitely the last batter that McFurlow will face. Wow, he gets the strikeout. I cannot believe Badham went chasing there on the full count. The Blowfish are 1 inning away from their first ever championship series berth over the Titans of the East, the Johannesburg Springboks. You get the feeling they have to close this game out here. Tillamook leading off versus a lefty Armstrong. Which is the 2-2. Tillamook scored the first run of the game with a RBI single. This one is shot into the gap, and she is going to turn the corner at first. Boy, her bat is just lava, magma, red hot right now. Lead off double for Tillamook. Rodriguez been held quiet so far today. They're leaving him in the lineup versus the lefty. And he'll get a base hit here. Tillamook is going to hold up at third. Yeah, that's smart. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Blowfish really trying to put this one away. Sludge Grimer an infield single, which scored the go-ahead run. Back in the fourth. Looks at 2 straight strikes. Here's the 0-2. Has yet to swing the bat. Fights off an inside 2-seam. Ground ball down the first base line, but foul. Infield playing in here. Grimer, a great contact hitter, just trying to put the ball in play. Close take, a very nervy take on the inside there. Goes chasing on a outside changeup. Good pitch there from Armstrong. Now the switch hitter Einhart Damflock batting from the right side this time versus the lefty Armstrong. Nice to see him back in the lineup, but has been held quiet today. Injured himself back in game 2. A drive out to right center. Does this have enough on it? That is gone! Einhart Damflock, welcome back into the lineup. It's a 3-run blast, and the Blowfish are in full control. A 6-run lead now for the young gun Einhart Damflock. Springboks on their heels now, or on their back foot. Oh, the Blowfish have never been the underdog, or sorry, the Springboks were never the underdogs in this series. I hate to break it to you, Kyle. Even if the Blowfish were up 3-1. This is extremely impressive against the winningest team. The being true, I mean true. The winningest team in Eastern Hemisphere history. Jeremy Nash, in back-to-back plate appearances now, has a home run and a walk. The line continues moving here on 2 outs for the Blowfish. What's up, ATD? Welcome in. Had a great series so far. 333 batting average with a home run. Goes down swinging here. Now the Blowfish are 3 outs away from dispatching the Titans of the East and making their first ever Eastern Championship Series. We've already seen a blown 6-run lead in the 7th. Let's see if the Blowfish can do better than the Kodiaks. It'll be Case and Sandoval getting the ball. Out number 1. The Blowfish only need 2 more. I like that you said Ironheart 3-run blast when his name is Einhart. That is awesome. Here's the 2-2 to Bernabel. High drive out to right. On the run is Damflock. Wow, and a great effort there. That one goes over his head. It'll be a 1-out double. Back-to-back hits now for Bernabel. Blowy's on your feet, says Durdley Hoggins, senior reporter at this point. Bottom of the lineup now, Remus Freeman. Well, you're not a junior reporter anymore, that's for sure. This one's slicing foul. Freeman staying alive on 2 strikes. Springboks trying to make anything happen here. In the top of the 7th with their playoff life on the line. That's a walk. If I'm the Blowfish, I'm going to my bullpen right here. Well, they're going to leave in Sandoval versus Lawson. Couple of curveballs to get strike number 1. Lawson lobs this one to right field. That'll score a run. Springboks now trail by 5. If I'm the Blowfish, I'm going to my bullpen here. Okay, they're going to bring in Desi Jakobsen to try and finish the job. Springboks definitely got a bit of a rally going here.
That's up.
They got to score 5 more runs.
No, that's inside.
It would be the second
He rise.
6-run comeback if the Bucks are able to put this together. Jade Shadebright, the full count pitch. Ground ball, Diligence over to Orbital, who fires back to first. The Blowfish have done it. For the first time in franchise history, they will play for the Eastern Hemisphere title. They are going to the Championship Series game to face the winner of Golondrinas versus Corsa. Unbelievable. They dismantle the Titans of the East. They say death to Kronos. Wow. Wow. That is awesome stuff. History made on Fake Baseball today. History has been made. Okay. Once again, we're going to have another clinch opportunity here as we are going to head back to Corsa versus Valencia. I need to make the post. I need to make the blog post, by the way. So I'm going to run 90 seconds of ads, and when we return, we have Game 5 of Corsa versus Valencia coming up. Wow, amazing stuff. I need to get the screenshot. Oopsie, wrong one. All right. Let's get that prediction going, by the way. Just made the blog post. Go check out the blog, by the way. Yeah, it would be an amazing... dude, I think it's... yeah, I kind of feel the same. I kind of feel the same, Saf. Okay, prediction is live for Game 5 for Valencia versus Corsa. Corsa's playoff life on the line here. Shit, I misclicked. You gotta go all in on Corsa now. Gotta go all in on Corsa. Dude, yeah, I really want Corsa to win this. If Corsa wants to win, though, they're going to have to do it versus the Cy Young frontrunner Xander Jordan. So a great pitcher for Valencia to have on the bump in a potential closeout game. Here we go. You're going to see it displayed on the screen here. Golondrinas Valencia can clinch the series with a win here at home. If Corsa wins this game, then we're headed back to Italy for Game 6. Let's see if Corsa can come up big with their playoff life on the line. Prediction is live. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Damn, what is this, loading screen city? Hurry the fuck up. All right, it'll be Tuscadero, Bernard, and Calabasas in the top of the lineup today. Righty switch hitter and a righty to face the left-handed Xander Jordan. Swinging at the first pitch is Tuscadero. This one is all the way out into deep left field. A lead-off double is the way to get things started for Corsa. Man, they look so good in these away uniforms. Now Pascal Bernard batting second, the switch hitter. Another first pitch swinging. Very aggressive out of the gate here for Corsa. Xander Jordan got hit around his last time up. And Xander Jordan, far and away the front runner for the Eastern Cy Young. He gets Bernard looking there. In the regular season, Xander Jordan, 111 innings pitched, 95 strikeouts, a 2.9 FIP, and a 2.02 ERA. That was the lowest ERA of any starter in baseball, as Calabasas sends this one into right field. A ground ball will put runners on the corners, one out. Now Egon Cosma in the cleanup spot has yet to really have an impact on the series. The all-star third baseman, over a 950 OPS, 16 home runs in the regular season. We've seen a lot of flyouts to the warning track so far in this deep outfield here in Valencia. Trying to stay alive now on 2 strikes, facing the lefty Xander Jordan. Swung on and missed, chasing the high fastball. Good put-away pitch there from Jordan. And welcome back into the lineup, Vijay Ramdeen. Let's see if he can't have an impact here in Game 5. This one sent down into right field. Another ground ball that splits the infield. Vijay Ramdeen, welcome back. Immediately makes an impact with an RBI single. Corsa on the board first. Now here's Robin Ruffner with 2 out, 2 on. Another switch hitter here. Yeah, it just went under his glove, ATD. This one lobbed into right field. Dappy on the run will make the catch. Corsa strands a pair, but they do score a run on 3 hits. Now they'll have their ace swing slinger on the bump. A good start back in Game 1 of this series. Only gave up 2 runs, 5 strikeouts. Corsa will be glad to have their #1 starter with their season on the line. And Slap Dappy's had a great season so far. A lot of leadoff hits for Slap. Absolutely one of the best. He's the premier slap hitter in fake baseball, I would say. And he does what he does best. Ground ball up the middle. Another leadoff hit for Slap Dappy. Mojo up for him, and with good reason. Now the young kid, Bertrand Renaudin. Chance to follow that up. Renaudin considered the future superstar shortstop here for Valencia. He's had a good first 4 seasons. He's going to ground it to a double play here. In Renaudin's career, what is this? 34. Oh, a high drive out to left field. That is out of here. Tie ball game. Yim Chimney strikes again. His 2nd home run of this series. And Valencia has tied this one up. They answer immediately. I gotta say, that double play turned by Corsa is huge. That could have easily been a 3-run blast. Fortunate to empty the bases before giving up that long ball. And that will end the inning. Ramdeen out in left field. All right. I like the way this game is starting. Corsa and Valencia just had a huge boxing match. Back and forth at the top of the Eurovision division table all season long. They both finished with identical records. They went 47-33. Corsa getting the division win on a run differential tiebreaker. Valencia did have the better record versus Corsa in the season series, though. Now here's their all-star Grover Lobster. He's had a quiet series so far, the catcher. Here's drive out to right. Dappy will make the catch. after a few steps to his left, who's right. And Xander trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning versus the 9-hole batter, Sunlee Kim, first baseman. Course at bats have generally been quiet in this series. They have failed to score more than 3 runs in any individual game. They got shut out back in Game 4 as Sunlee Kim strikes out. Heart of the order due up here. Rosebud and Sierra will come to the plate, 2 dangerous batters. Rosebud a home run this series. Swings at the first pitch. Calabasas a backhand grab and throw over to first for out number 1. Nice for Swing Slinger to get a 1-pitch out. Harrison Sierra, veteran utility player, starting out in center field. We've seen him all over the field so far in this series. Strikes out here. That's quickly 2 away. Base is empty for Ken Roroni. For some reason, getting the start over Ileana Alejo once again. Batting average at risk of going under 100. Slinger trying to put him away, and he will. Answer Xander Jordan there with a scoreless inning. Both of these teams just going blow for blow, bar for bar, band for band. Tuscadero hit a double and scored. And it's back-to-back hits for Tuscadero. He's come out of the gates hot. Leadoff hit, tit for tit, bat for bat. Reaches base ahead of Pascal Bernard for the second straight at bat. Bernard struck out his last time up. And at risk of doing that again. It's been all north-south here from Xander Jordan. Interesting sequence. I'd like to see him go up and in with a fastball here. Hard hit ball right at the second baseman, Braden Franklin. 5-pitch mix for Xander Jordan. A trio of fastballs, slider, and a curveball. Has among the best command in baseball. He does a quick move over to first base, trying to keep Tuscadero honest. Calabasas worked a base hit his last time up. Here's the 0-2. Taken upstairs. First fastball we've seen from Jordan in this count. Very late on an 88-mile-an-hour cutter. Basically swung at that when it was in the catcher's glove. Runner goes. The throw from Chimney is in time. Tuscadero gunned down at second. Nice play from behind the dish there from Chimney. Getting it done on both sides of the plate. Now Burgess will lead off the inning. Burgess has been pretty busy over there at third base for Valencia, but has had a pretty quiet bat this series. Ground ball up the middle. Or to short, I should say. Tuscadero makes the routine play. Now here is the all-star second baseman, Braden Franklin. Started the Eastern All-Star game on the bench behind Monster Lancheros of the Soul Specters. Down to his last strike quickly. Swinger looking for his third strikeout. He got it. Both starting pitchers looking real good out of the gate. Slap Dappy led off the game for Valencia with another leadoff single. He has been excellent in this leadoff spot, especially versus right-handed pitching. This one has popped up as Ramdeen makes the catch to retire the side. 1-1 here as we head into the fourth. Egon Cosma just mojoed down on a strikeout his first time up and had the bat taken out of his hands back there in the third on the Tuscadero caught stealing. I'd really like to see Cosma get his bat going here. Couple of big swings over a low fastball. Jordan, a very north-south pitcher, changes up the speed on the outside two-seam. That might as well have been a changeup. My goodness, absolutely made mincemeat out of Egon Cosma. Ram team swinging at the first pitch. Fly ball out to center. Sierra will make the grab.
The center fielder, number 23.
Now the switch hitting Robin Ruffner. 2 outs, nobody on. Tough strike there at the top of the zone from Jordan. Jordan trying to make it 3 straight scoreless. After that, giving up that run to the first, and he will. Dots a slider on the inside corner to Ruffner. Mojo down. Slinger going to have to answer once again. Brunauto going to lead it off. Like that first pitch strike there. On the cutter from Slinger. Wow, Brunauto saw that slider all the way, but it was way out in front of it. Able to fight off a high fastball. Nice piece of hitting here from Brunauto. Spoiled a couple pitches on the inside corners. Ground ball up the middle. Charging, this is Calabasas, who makes the Bearhat grab, pumps, and throws. Mojo up for swing Slinger. He has been cruising. But Yim Chimney took him deep his last time up. An opposite field solo shot. Gets him on 3 pitches. Climbs the ladder. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. What a sequence there from Swinger. Do we have it all? Yeah. Curveball, strike 1. Fastball inside, a cutter, strike 2. Fastball upstairs for strike 3. That was an amazing sequence there to retire Chimney on 3 pitches. Trying to make it back-to-back strikeouts, and his 10th strikeout of the postseason is Slinger. Full count here to Cassidy, and then BB prone activated for Slinger. Means his accuracy rating goes down on 3 balls, and he'll issue a walk to Cassidy. Okay, so Valencia staying alive here on 2 outs. We've seen a lot of wild 2-out rallies. Really worried about Cassidy over at first as well with that Steeler trait. Rosebud takes a big hack at a high changeup. And here's the stolen base attempt. Lobster, a low throw, not in time. Wow, dotted the inside corner with the changeup. Rosebud can't believe that was a strike. Late swing decision, stays alive. Couple of good at-bats here from the heart of the lineup. Rosebud swings underneath 90 miles an hour at the top of the zone. 10th strikeout of the postseason for Slinger. Bottom of the order will face Xander Jordan. Marlon Sanders will lead off. Fly ball left field on the run is Romoni. Has that one squared up. Out number 1. Xander also in cruise control. This is a bona fide pitcher's duel so far. Valencia trying to clinch their first championship series berth since, man, how long has it been for them? The last time Valencia was in the championship series was in season 10 in that dramatic World Series with the Kodiaks. So they're trying to reach the ELCS for the first time in 10 years. Fly ball right field on the run is Dapio. Makes the running catch. Headed to the bottom of the 5th. We are still all tied up. Both teams scored in the first and have failed to do so since. Corsa trying to stay alive. Valencia trying to clinch. Swinging at the first pitch is Sierra. He sends this one back up the middle for a base hit. Speed on the base paths. Mojo down for Slinger. Bullpen getting warm here for Corsa. Their amazing season on the line right now. Hard hit ball. Calabasas did well to catch that one. Wow. Yo, thanks for the clip on that, Jeff. Piggy, you're literally the GOAT fucking fake baseball chatter. On God. I love you so much. Slicing drive foul. Burgess trying to make something happen here. Trying to get on base for the top of the order. Fly ball. Kind of in no man's land, but Tuscadero will make the catch. That is 2 outs. 9-hole batter now, and Braden Franklin could be the last batter that Slinger faces. Wow, and he swings at the first pitch for a base hit on 2 outs. Some more 2-out action here in the bottom of the 5th. With Slap Dappy up, they're going to leave in Slinger. Dappy, a pair of hits off him so far today. Excuse me, a base hit and a flyout, I should say. Almost anything put in play would score the speedy Sierra from second base. Potentially the game on the line. A drive out to right field. On the run is Bernard. Oh, it's over his glove. A 3-run home run for Slap Dappy here in the 5th. He puts his team up huge. That could be the ball game right there, folks. Bernard had a read on it, but just over his glove. A 4-1 lead for Valencia now in the bottom of the 5th. Swing. Slinger is taken deep for the second time this game, and I cannot believe they're leaving him in the game. Pull this guy. Are you serious? I knew that, dude. Did I not say they should take him out? Did I not say that? Man. Gets the strikeout there, but the damage has been done. Top of the lineup going to have to find a way to answer here. As Valencia has broken through, Xander Jordan is locked in. A couple of hits today and a caught stealing for Tuscadero. He has a single and a double. Make that his 3rd hit of the ball game. Another leadoff hit for Tuscadero. 3rd straight time he's done that. Got caught stealing last time he was on base. Would be curious to see if they send him again. Yim Chimney's been really good behind the dish. 2-0 pitch here to Bernard. Swung on at a drive out to left center. This will find the gap. Tuscadero turning on the Jets. They're going to wave him around, and he will score. RBI double from Bernard. Corsa immediately brings the tying run to the plate in Sunday Calabasas. Nice to see that they are still alive and kicking. Bernard on second base now. And another 2-0 pitch here to Calabasas. The windup and the pitch. High fly ball. This one will hang up easily for Dappy. And Bernard will hold at second base. Now, Egon Cosma was so instrumental to their run to the postseason. What a time this would be for him to find his first playoff career hit. Home run would tie it. 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Now the 2-2. 3 straight foul balls here from Cosma. He's seeing it. Just got to get the barrel to it. Goes fishing after a high fastball. That is tough. BJ Ramdeen drove in the first run of the ball game. A dotted 2-seam for strike 1. Ramdeen, the all-star, trying to tie this game up right now. The 1-2 pitch. Taken inside. Xander Jordan on his last legs. This 85th pitch. Swung on in a ground ball. Backhand by Ronaldin, who gets the long throw over to first and in time. Damn, Jeff. Good clips, man. Good clips. So Milan Lee going to come in for only his 2nd postseason appearance. Going to try and keep this game to 2 runs here. He'll get Chimney to pop out to the infield. Cosmo will make that catch. ABC, literally. That's literally what they say. Milan Lee was almost unhittable in the regular season. A 2.35 ERA. doesn't matter here. Valencia will work a 1-out knock. Cheddar Cassidy gets on base. I think that was Cheddar Cassidy, at least ahead of Valentino Rosebud. I forget who they got batting cleanup today. Rosebud a home run this series already. Another long ball here would surely be the death of Corsa. They're going to send the runner. Throw from Lobster is low again. Boy, Lobster has been, I'm going to say it. Grover Lobster has been really bad behind the dish. I don't think he's thrown out a single batter so far for this Corsa squad. And he walks Rosebud. Milan Lee. Only, I guess he walked 14 guys in the regular season. That's a pretty decent amount. Over 46 innings. Having trouble finding the zone right now. This one will go just foul over the Corsa dugout, or into the Corsa dugout. Wow, dots a fucking fastball on the upper corner. That was a perfect put-away pitch. Can Milan Lee make it a scoreless inning? Yo, what is up, Alex? Good to see you, my man. Ground ball over to Kim. Last hope for Corsa. If you are a Corsa fan, they need your energy right now. You need to get loud in chat.
The center fielder, number 20.
Playoff hopes on the line. They're going to bring in Cosmo Green. Let's go, Corsa! Let's go, racing! Grazie ragazzi. Robin Ruffner shoots this one down into left field. That'll be a lead-off double for Ruffner. Production from unexpected places is so important in fake baseball, and Ruffner has been so important to this Corsa squad. Come on, Corsa. Marlon Sanders now runner on second, tying run at the plate. The closer, Cosmo Green, led all of baseball in saves in the regular season. Ground ball over to Ronaldo, just, I thought that might get through, but no, Ronaldo, a very good fielder, gets out number one. Valencia now only 2 outs away from making their first championship series in 10 seasons. Grover Lobster has been bad behind the dish. Can he make something happen with his bat? He swings at the first 2 pitches. Strike 2. Line drive into left field. They'll put runners on the corners, and they'll bring the go-ahead run to the plate. Tying run at first. Surely they pinch it for Sunlee Kim. Eternity Gutierrez is going to get her first at-bat. A pinch hit. RBI man activated. They go to their bench and to their lefty to face Cosmo Green. Double play would end the game. Tying run at first. On down to her last strike is Gutierrez, who shoots this one foul. Come on, Corsa! Here's the 1-2 from Cosmo. Swung on and missed. Down to their last out are Corsa, and it's down to Panini Tuscadero. He has 3 hits today. What can he make happen here? Takes a big swing at a low changeup for strike 1. Only 2 strikes away now are Valencia. Come on, Corsa! Ball in the dirt for ball 2. Cosmo Green running out of gas. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball fielded by Ronaldo, who gets the throw over to first, and that will do it. That will do it. It'll be the Golondrinas Valencia versus the Busan Blowfish in the Eastern Championship Series. Man, a heartbreaker for Corsa. A very winnable series for them, but errors in the 6th inning or later in 3 games that series cost them. And dude, Busan versus Valencia is going to be a wild series, dude. It definitely feels like the 2 best teams in the East will be facing off for that. Wow. Man. Well, that makes me sad. There's no way you're starting Remy Linguini with your season on the line. Put Rob Schneider in. Are you fucking dumbasses? There's no way. What the hell? All right, I need to make the blog post. They have Rob Schneider on like decent rest, yes. 100% they do. Or we're gonna run 90 seconds of ads while I make the blog post. We'll be back in 90 seconds for the next game in the series versus the Foresters and the Kodiaks. Blog post is up. Okay. Prediction is live. Can I like see the other team? Man, surely they can start this guy. He's only thrown 7 innings. Do not start Remy Linguini. Weird. All right. Let's see. Think I'm good with this. All right. 30 seconds left on that prediction. We are headed back to Cascadia Park. Kodiaks, a chance to advance to yet another Western Championship Series. Foresters looked completely, I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what happened in Game 5, but that was not like a literal like ghost came and replaced whoever the fucking Victoria Foresters were. I think they fielded a little league team instead of a professional baseball team. What's up, Taps? What's up, Anarchy? Kodiaks would go on to face the Voyagers in the WLCS. Should they win this one? Foresters in their farewell season trying to hang on. Fausto Swenson on the bump today for the Yaks. Gave up a lot of runs in that Game 1 start. Seppo Heikkinen will lead off. Veteran switch-hitting outfielder. Fausto, a bit of a weird season for him. Led the league in strikeouts per 9. Also had an ERA over 5. He'll go right after the first batter he sees. Heikkinen strikes out. They've kept him quiet this series. There's Petrus Rojas. He's been one of the best bats for the Foresters so far this series. Four-pitch mix for Swenson. Four-seam cutter, slider, curveball. A pitch down the middle, and Rojas does not miss this one. A go-ahead solo shot to start the game off for the Foresters. A missile. Foresters on the board first, already looking better than they did in Game 5.
The center fielder, number 24.
Another home run allowed for Swenson this postseason. Now crack shot Spumoni. Couple of pitches left over the middle of the plate by Swenson so far. He's lucky Spumoni missed on that one. And here's the full count to crack shot. Long-time Kodiak killer. Take strike 3. It was right over the middle of the plate.
The designated hitter, number 42.
And the Kodiaks have completely shut down Plaid Rasmussen this series, batting a .143. He has been absolutely nowhere at the plate, and the Foresters have suffered for it. A lot of strikeouts.
That's inside.
They're going to need something from their star free agent signing if they want to win this series. Winner would go on to face the Voyagers. Another full count here from Swenson. The pitch. Ground ball, Gizmo will make the play. Mojo down once again for Plaid. And now the Kodiak bats will get to work. I cannot believe they are starting Remy Linguini. I don't know why they're starting Remy Linguini.
Number 60.
Forster starting pitching has been their undoing, as here's a ground ball right over to Palomar. Not the first time we've seen the... It's very interesting. The last time the Foresters and the Kodiaks played in the playoffs way back in, I think it was like season 11 or something, the Kodiaks put up... I visually remember a scoreline that was 22-4. Yes, they have Rob Schneider. They literally have Rob Schneider available. Their number 1 starter. So a 1-out knock for Kola Johansson. Curious what kind of length they're going to be able to get out of Linguini today. Here's a double play ball, potentially Palomar over to Kahn, who will fire over to first, not in time. A little slow on the turn there was the second baseman, Kahn. They definitely leave an out on the table. Neither Johansson nor Mao are fast runners. Now 2 outs, runner on first for Uday Katabura, already with a pair of home runs this series. Looks at 3 straight balls. Nobody walks more in baseball than Katabura. Swings at ball 4. It was an outside changeup. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Fielded by Rojas. Side is retired. Linguini able to navigate around the Kola Johansson hit. Mercedes Palomar will lead off the inning. Who's getting smooched in the crowd? What the hell are you talking about, Anarchy? Palomar, another hard hit ground ball. Pulls this one into left field. Forster's bats are looking good so far out of the gate. High drive left field. Will it stay fair? No, that just goes left of the foul pole. Testarossa trying to take Swenson deep for the second time this game. Already a home run this series. Hit the go-ahead 2-run blast back in game 2. The Foresters won that one 6-4. Kellen Zuniga almost with the double play. Palomar did well to tag up, and now here's Ishwar Khan. Had a great regular season, has been very quiet in his limited play here in the playoffs as he looks at strike 1 over the plate, a fastball. Could be a double play ball. Johansson to Gizmo, not in time. It was a slow ground ball to get the lead runner. And now here is the catcher, Crooks Corelli. Definitely a lot of power in his bat.
Nope, high. Outside.
Swenson trying to make it a scoreless frame. A ground ball hit right to Gizmo. Swenson got away with a mistake pitch over the middle on a 2-0 count. 2 switch hitters and a lefty due up here for the Yaks. It'll be all batters from the left side versus Linguini in this inning, with Goldsmith, Zamboni, and Forte due up. 3-1 pitch here to the rookie Goldsmith. Swings at ball 4. Fouls it away.
Ball 4, take your base.
Walks on a full count. Leadoff walk here for the Kodiaks, trying to answer that one run scored by the Forsters, and you got the feeling this lineup is going to figure out a way to do that versus their number 4 starter, Linguini. Line drive center field on the run is Spumoni. Misplays it off the wall, and they're going to wait. No, they're going to hold. They are going to hold Goldsmith at third. First 2 batters have reached. That's a double for the rookie Goldsmith, and for Farchamp Zamboni. 2-1, nobody out. 2 runners in scoring position here for Raleigh Forte, the big thumper. Ball gets away. And the first run of the game for the Kodiaks is scored on a wild pitch. Foresters continuing to look completely unserious. Oh, no! Wow, a huge base running gaff by Farchamp Zamboni. Oh, my goodness. That is a very big mistake by Zamboni. Was running on first contact, decides to try and retreat back to first, but Rojas able to get the tag on him and throw over to first for a double play. Wow, an immediate rally killer. Kodiaks have answered, but definitely some runs left on the board. Shredberg, good to see you, dude. Base is empty now for Kellen Zuniga. Who goes down looking. Boy, Zuniga sucks. It'll be Lucy Desmond leading off. The Foresters without their starting right fielder, Dainty Villanueva, who had been having a great series. See if Desmond can have any impact off the bench. Wow, a diving stop by Johansson, who I just cannot believe Kola Johansson. I don't know how you get a glove to that ball, let alone get it over to first in time. That is a ridiculous play from the MVP shortstop. How do you even get it? I don't know how you get anything by her, dude. That is amazing stuff. But a blooper into right field. Katabura had a great jump on that and makes the running catch. I thought for sure that was going to land for a hit. Now here's Petros Rojas, who took Fausto Swenson deep on a missile of a home run his last time up. Gets jammed. Kola will make plays on back-to-back at-bats. And she will come up to the plate this inning. She's so fucking good, Helio. Newt Gizmo a grand slam in her first at-bat. Back in Game 5. Gets the start today at second base. Has a full count here versus Linguini. Right down the middle, 92. Swings through it. Lineup turns over now. Valimiro Takeda had a great series so far. Multiple runs scored, multiple stolen bases. Batting .400 through 6 games. On a 2-0 count, he sends this one a line drive up the middle for a 1-out hit. Now Kola Johansson, she hit 30 home runs in the regular season. She's still hunting one here in the postseason. Lobs this one into center field. That one just scooped off the end of her bat. Back-to-back hits now. Kola swinging at the first pitch. Runners on first and second ahead of the lefty Mao. Hasn't really got the barrel to the ball, but has been working a lot of counts. Don't let the batting average fool you. She has been good. Tough out activated on 2 strikes. Here is the 2-2 to Mao. Ground ball. That one called foul. Did not pass home plate. And another full count here. A walk would load the bases. Runners go. They're going to have to retreat back, as this will be called an infield fly. Mao pops out. That one caught.
The center fielder, number 24. That's down. That's low.
Yeah, I know, Shredberg, it sucks. I really wanted the Padres to win.
That's inside. Ball four.
Not that I dislike the Cubs or anything. I just like the Padres, you know?
Now batting,
4-pitch walk to lead off the inning for crack shots Spumoni.
42.
Now a big opportunity here for Plaid Rasputin, who's going to ground. Man, Plaid Rasputin has been so bad this series.
Was short.
How do you erase a leadoff walk like that if you're the Foresters? My goodness. That dude just cannot figure it out at the plate here in the postseason.
Low.
Such an important bat for them, and he just has not shown up. At this point, the baseball player formerly known as Plaid Rasputin. And despite the leadoff walk, the Kodiaks will face the minimum. Foresters continue to squander opportunities. They just cannot get out of their own way.
Designated hitter.
Now Antoine Goldsmith will lead it off. He walked his last time up.
That's down.
Linguini a couple
Perfection.
curveballs to open things up. What's up, Mobius? Holy shit. Thank you for the 94 months, dude. That is crazy. It's good to see you. Thank you for your continued support. Is this going to be caught? Wow, that'll be caught just in front of the dugout.
Now back. The left fielder, number 2. Off the plate. Strike. Ball inside.
Ground ball. Routine play for Palomar. Sorry, I just got like a fucking text from my dad
20.
that I'm like, that's about, you know, everything that's happening right now. I'm not going to get into it. And I'm like trying, I'm mentally trying to recover from it currently. It just threw me off a little bit. So anyway, I am fine. I'm trying to figure out what to say now. It made me very angry. Wow, swinging at ball 4 there is Forte. Yeah, I took psychic damage. I took psychic damage is what happened.
The first baseman, number 43. Strike. Nope, high. Strike.
Fausto has left a lot of pitches over the middle of the plate. Has gotten away with a lot of these too.
No.
Got to be careful, otherwise eventually
Strike three.
Foresters are going to start seeing them, or maybe not. Maybe they're going to keep swinging us junk off the plate. I don't know.
Number
One way or another, Fausto is pitching deep into the 5th now. Only 1 run allowed.
ball low.
That Petrus Rojas solo home run back in the 1st. Otherwise, Foresters have been kept quiet. That is unbelievable. That is the 2nd time we've seen Uday Katabura drop a routine fly ball out in right field. That'll be an error on Uday. And Ishwar Khan allowed to reach second base. That's the 2nd time we've seen that this season. That's only the 3rd error in Uday Katabura's career, in his 7-year career. And it happens here on the biggest possible stage. So now Foresters with another opportunity. A ground ball, charging this one is Forte, who gets the throw over to first in time. It does advance Khan to 3rd. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away.
Number 13.
Absolutely flabbergasted
That's outside.
by that play. This one gets past Gizmo's glove, and the error comes around to score. Y'all keep shitting on the Foresters. Did we not just see Uday Katabura drop a routine catch out in right field that allowed a run to score? They do capitalize on an opportunity. Mao will throw out Heikkinen at first, but the Foresters have taken a 1-0 lead, or sorry, a 2-1 lead off of the Katabura error.
Now pitching.
And Rafa California checking back into the game. He is still pitching through that injury one way or another.
Low.
Comes into the game locked in. That's unbelievable. We'll face Kellen Zuniga here.
Strike. Strike.
Foresters going to their bullpen once again. Ground ball back to California. Zuniga Mojo down for him. And yeah, we're going to pinch hit Tristan Benitez, the lefty here, versus the righty California. Benitez yet to find a hit this postseason. What's up, Skies? Good to see you, dude. Has generally not been good, Benitez. And it's a pinch hit strikeout for him. Now Valdemiro Takeda. 2 outs, bases empty. California, that right-handed specialist straight, and he is dealing right now. It doesn't matter that he took a comeback to the head 2 days ago. All that being said, on an 0-2 count, Takeda able to find the left field grass. Now a runner on first with a dangerous batter in Kola Johansson, who has a pair of hits today. I'm very curious how he's going to approach this at bat. Kola representing the go-ahead run. Tying run at first. Yeah, trying to keep him honest over there at first. A lot of, about what, I think it's 4 stolen bases this series for Takeda. Runner goes, and he's in there safely. That was a nice pick by Khan, but another stolen base for Takeda. Runner in scoring position. Palomar makes the grab. Takeda stranded at second. Foresters with a narrow lead, and I mean, suddenly we're here in the top of the 6th. I feel like this game just started, yet we're almost here at the end. Petrus Rojas will lead off the inning. On a 3-1 pitch, he will walk. Another base runner allowed by Swenson. Why would we leave in Fausto Swenson here? What the fuck? That is stupid. How am I feeling about the Mariners' playoff chances? As good as I mean, it's as good as one can possibly feel, I think. I'm like scared, obviously, but like I don't know that I've seen a better Mariners roster from top to bottom in a very long time. So this is the best chance I'll ever have, in my opinion. I don't really know why Wax is tense here. They have Rob Schneider on full rest, dude. Like, pitch this guy. What the fuck? Who do they got coming up? So Spumoni, Rasputin, Palomar. So 3 righties. I mean, Jules Verne is pretty much fully rested. We're going to put him in the game. Bills Mariners World Series. I feel, yeah, I really I don't know what to expect out of the NL, honestly. Cubs Brewers is going to be like wild. I'm curious if the Brewers can like actually show up in the playoffs for once. First pitch from Jules Verne, a ball taken low. Crack shot Spumoni. Has had a lot of success versus the Kodiak squad, and they turn to their best reliever with the game on the line. Great. That's a great play there by Spumoni. Turned on the Jets to prevent the double play. 1 on, 1 out now for the lefty Rasputin. Runner goes. Here's a throw from Forte. Not in time. That was a good tag by Johansson, but wow, Spumoni is really making things happen with his legs right now. Forrester is trying to force a Game 7 as Jules Verne walks Plaid Rasputin. On 4 pitches, he has been probably the worst hitter on the Foresters, and he's walked. As Jules Verne looks completely wild right now. Not able to find the zone. This is a... What is going on? This one poked into left field. Zamboni will relay it back in, and the bases are loaded. Jules Verne, a 2.3 ERA in the regular season. The Kodiaks turn to him versus the toughest part of the Foresters' order. And he gives up a walk and a base hit to get things started. Now has Chamberlain Testarossa on 2 strikes. It would be a big strikeout here if he can find it. Forrester's looking for any insurance here in the top of the 6th. And Testarossa really extending this at bat. Here's the 1-2. High drive, left field. That is a grand slam. Chamberlain Testarossa, for the 2nd time in this series, hits a monster home run here in the 6th inning. And it is 6-1 Foresters. Jules Verne. What the hell? What the hell? He has a 12.4 ERA. He has not showed up here in the playoffs. The Foresters looking to take this to a Game 7. He throws another 3 straight balls. Dude, what are we doing? Since coming into the game, Jules Verne has allowed a walk, a base hit, a grand slam, and now another walk. We are not leaving him in, dude. Holy shit. Brother, what the fuck was that? Actually, what the fuck was that? Well, thank you, Jules Verne, for coming out of the bullpen to allow the Foresters to hit a grand slam. It was very kind of you. Wax Poetic, last time we saw him, he was a part of that monstrous collapse in the top of the 7th when the Kodiaks lost Game 4. Or Game 5, I should say. Or was it Game 4? Yeah, it was Game 4. Full count here. Wow. And he walks the first batter he sees. Dude, the Kodiak bullpen this year is just like Omega cursed. It doesn't matter who we put out there. It doesn't matter what their stats are. It doesn't matter how good they are. It doesn't matter if they're right-handed, left-handed, if they throw 1 pitch, 2 pitch, 20 pitches, 50 pitches. It's just, it's cursed. This Kodiak bullpen is cursed. It's incredible. As this might plate another run, they're going to send the runner. Throw from Takeda is not in time. 7-1 now for the Foresters. My God. Poetic just looking for that last strike out of the inning. And another full count. And another walk. Dude, this is unbelievable. This is actually unbelievable. Finally. Jules Verne and Wax Poetic in the regular season, by the way. Wax Poetic, a 3.6 ERA over 50 innings pitched. He struck out 59 batters. Jules Verne, a 2.42 ERA, 51 strikeouts in 44 innings. And they come out of the bullpen and do whatever the fuck that was. It's unthinkable, dude. It is unbelievable. And to think this all started with an Uday Katabura error out in right field. Only the 3rd error of his 7-season career. Swings at ball 4. It was so obviously ball 4. And then strikes, dude. I'll see y'all in Game 7, I think, is kind of that's where I'm at mentally right now. We have truly seen all sides of the Kodiaks in this series. We have seen the dominant Kodiaks that you can't get out that hit home runs. We've seen the Kodiaks that have the best starting pitching in the league. We've seen the Kodiaks that have the worst bullpen and the worst starting pitching that can't field, that can't make. We've truly seen this has been a microcosm of the Kodiaks regular season. And the Foresters are gonna looking like they're about to force a Game 7.
That's down. Foul ball.
Unless, of course, the Kodiaks have a comeback in store of their own. This is a crazy at-bat from Zamboni. Yo, what's up, Fumiko? Good to see you. Welcome into the Fake Baseball Playoff stream. Kirby Game 1, Castillo Game 2? Why is Brian Wu not starting any of the first 2 games? Or Logan Gilbert. I'm not going to lie, I kind of hate that, Gormy. I kind of hate that. I would much rather see Wu and Gilbert in Game 1 and 2. I mean, the Foresters came back from this exact deficit and this exact scoreline in the 7th inning earlier in this series. Wax Poetic couldn't get the third out of a ball game if you gave him like $1 million. Oh wait, we literally pay him millions of dollars. Boy, this guy sucks. Wow, Ishmar Khan tweaks his groin. That's tough. A lot of bad injury luck for the Foresters this series. Jesus Christ, finally. All right, bottom of the lineup, who is currently 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Gonna try and manufacture a comeback here. When you had Fausto Swenson versus Remy Linguini on the bump, you would not have expected this result in this stat line. Forte works a leadoff walk. Foresters 2 outs away from forcing a Game 7. That effectively a sac bunt there for Zuniga. And Tristan Benitez finally hits the baseball. I cannot believe it, but he actually, that's the first hard contact I've seen from him. I feel like since we signed him. Lead is cut to 5. Top of the lineup due up now. This is where the Kodiaks could do most of their damage with Takeda and Johansson, or Takeda, Johansson, Mao, and Katabura. Cola looking for her first home run of the postseason still. Foresters firmly out of Grand Slam range. Damn, she's out in front of that. That would have left the ballpark had that stayed fair. Runner will move over to third. Now the payoff. Kodiaks down to their last strike. It's something. I don't think the Kodiaks got this, but it's something. I don't know why Chip just isn't throwing like fucking BP pitches over the plate. Like, yeah, there we go. You're up 5. No, yeah, that's a losing mentality, Alex. That's like playing not to lose. I feel like in baseball, you got to win the games that are in front of you. Like, it's not the regular season where you're worried about your starters at any point. Like, you have to win. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, we're going to a Game 7. It'll be the first Game 7 of the postseason. You all wanted it. You all wanted it. We are going to a Game 7. We're going to run 90 seconds of ads. It'll be Toko Jimin up against Rob Schneider. They do get their #1 starter for the final game. We'll be back in 90 seconds, exclamation ad skip to skip the ads. And here we go. Okay, so they're starting Schneider. My Game 7 lineup, who do I want out there? I mean, Forte has to catch. Meow, meow, meow. Bow, now, now, now. Put down, put down, put down. Bow, now, now, now. Okay, prediction is going live. Who wins Game 7? Who wins Game 7? Prediction is live. It would be the first time the Foresters have ever made the championship series if they make it. Winner will go on to face Tycho Raikkonen and the Montreal Voyageurs. Last game of the day, by the way, a shorter stream today for sure. As we get ready for the beginning of the championship series next week. The Foresters trying to come back from being down 3-2 in their send-off season. A minute left on that prediction, by the way. Final game of the day. All right, we're going to start the game. 40 seconds left to get your prediction in. Here we go. It is Game 7 here at Cascadia Park, a night game. Let's go. First Game 7 of the postseason. Foresters in their send-off season trying to dispatch their big brothers, the Cascadia Kodiaks. This is the third time these teams have met in the divisional round. And then the Foresters have only made the playoffs 3 times. It's been all Kodiaks, historically. Let's see if the Foresters can change the story today. Toko Jimin gets the bump for Game 7. Held the Foresters scoreless in her first start. She gets Heikkinen to ground out. Here in Game 7, this is win or go home. Every single pitch, every single hit matters so much. That 90 feet on the base paths is everything. Cannot afford to make any mistakes. As here's a couple of ground balls to either side of the corner infield for the first 2 outs. Jimin brought in the offseason by the Kodiaks in order to help shore up their pitching rotation. And in the true irony of baseball, the pitching has been their Achilles heel this season. Here's another ball down over to the first base side. And Zuniga will make that grab. That is a quick 1-2-3. Kodiaks are going to work. Takeda, Johansson, and Zamboni due up in game 1 of this series. Rob Schneider was almost unhittable. And Foresters have to feel good about their number 1 starter getting the call here with their season on the line. 1.23 ERA and a .82 whip over, and 7 strikeouts over 7.1 innings pitched for Schneider. Oh, thank you. Yeah, good shout. As Takeda goes down swinging. Johansson comes up to the plate, locked in. Back-to-back 2-strike counts here for Schneider. The 1-2 pitch taken downstairs. She saw that changeup all the way. And now the payoff. Hung a slider, but she couldn't punish it. This one will fall in front of home plate. Petrovic will make the grab. Now he's moved up in the lineup, batting third. It's Varchamp Zamboni. A .312 batting average here in the postseason. He has been excellent so far. The left-handed bat has moved up versus the right-handed Schneider. Let's see if the 20-year-old can't make an impact here. Ground ball off the end of his bat. Rojas will make that play. A pair of scoreless frames here to start off this Game 7. Palomar, Rasputin, Testarossa due up.
Number 39.
Big looping curveball for strike 1. And Mercedes Palomar lift off. Goodbye. It's another solo home run to open up the scoring and another line drive missile out to left field. That is massive. Mercedes Palomar puts the Foresters up in Game 7, and that is a huge home run. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your Friday officially starting, Derek. First hit allowed by Jimin, and the first run allowed is a Mercedes Palomar solo home run. This is a ground ball right over to Zuniga. Rasputin remains quiet. And now Chamberlain Testarossa has been all over this series. Multiple home runs, including a grand slam back in Game 6. That really put the game out of reach for the Kodiaks. She'll ground out in that appearance. And now the rookie Tatsuo Shinada getting the start at second base. Ishwar Khan went down with a groin injury. Back in Game 6, this one is slung out to right field. Katabura is apparently able to make catches on routine fly balls. That's good to see. He'll come to the plate first here with Goldsmith and Mao batting behind him. Katabura had a couple home runs in the opening games of this series, but has been quiet since. Definitely looks like he's forcing it at the plate right now. Struck out there, and he looked lost at the plate. I have to say, that's not a good sign if you're a Kodiaks fan. Here's the rookie Antoine Goldsmith DHing. Switch hitter batting from the left side. Kodiak offense has felt like a lot like feast or famine. Now the payoff. All right, taken upstairs. Kodiaks have their first base runner.
Number 82.
This is just the Cascadia Colas. That is completely wrong and also disrespectful. As here's a high drive out to center field. Julie Mao. That one bangs off the wall. Goldsmith had to wait to see if that was going to be caught, so he just advances to second. That is about as, that's the loudest single I've ever seen.
Number 25.
Runner in scoring position now for Raleigh Forte. He's been having a good series. She heard you. I mean, it's been definitely more than just Kola Johansson in this series for the Axe. That's for sure. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Schneider. A 1-6-3 double play turned by the Foresters. Schneider escapes the jam. And G-Min will have to get back to work. Kodiak's. It's moments like that, when this game is over, that could really spell the result that you might think back to. Villanueva back in the lineup, starting him even though he's injured. G-Min missing way up. And a full count here to Villanueva. Walked him. Leadoff batter is aboard ahead of the 9-hole batter, Dmitry Petrovich, batting .300 here through 6 games. Ground ball, this should be a double play. Johansson will fire that back to first. And now it's 2 outs, bases empty. G-Min trying to face the minimum here with the Halo ERA. High drive out to the gap in right center. Does this have enough carry? That is gone. Seppo Heikkinen finds a home run against his former team, and he's put the Foresters up 2-0. His first home run of the postseason. This is looking dangerous here for the Kodiaks now. They trail by 2 versus the Foresters ace. It has been all home runs for the scoring here for the Foresters in the last 2 games. Ground ball up the middle. Kola will end the inning. The Foresters have gone deep twice and currently lead the Kodiaks 2-0 to be Pepper, Zuniga, and Takeda due up. The rookie Jordan Pepper, center fielder today, gets the start with Takeda playing second base. Hard hit, but into an octogenarian's dome there in the stands. And a base hit up the middle. A lot of speed on the base paths here to lead off the inning. Jordan Pepper gets on ahead of Kellen Zuniga, who is batting in the 9-hole for the first time all season. He has been unbelievably terrible. Runner goes. Pepper trying to steal a base here. In there safely. Nice stolen base there by the rookie. That's baseball, Nerd Piggy. 2-0 to Zuniga. He should get a pitch to hit. No. And Schneider walks the 9-hole batter. Mojo up for Zuniga. That's going to bring the go-ahead run to the plate. Tying run on first base. Now for Valdemiro Takeda. Johansson would bat next. And Schneider looking like he's lost his command a little bit here as he throws back to, as he's got back-to-back 3-ball counts. Swinging 3-0 is Takeda. I don't hate that. Now the 3-1. And back-to-back walks have loaded the bases with nobody out for Kola Johansson. Huge opportunity for Kola, who's looking for her first home run of the ball game. She will pop up on the first pitch. All right, Farcham Zamboni, he was moved up in the lineup for opportunities just like this. Had a great series so far with that walk-off home run back in game 1, and they're going to go a 1-2-3 double play in back-to-back innings with runners in scoring position. A ground ball is hit back to Rob Schneider, who starts the double play himself. The Kodiaks commit a noble tiger here in the bottom of the 3rd, and they have been held scoreless through 3. Rakjot Spumonio lead off. And he gets hit on the first pitch by Toko Ji-Min. We've seen a lot of hit batters in this series. Kodiak bullpen getting warm after that. And she okay. Walks a batter. Now Plaid Rasputin. Surely you can get Plaid out. Okay, yes. That'll be a double play. Plaid Rasputin continues to suck ass. Runner on third, 2 outs here ahead of Chamberlain Testarossa. Couple of home runs this series for her, and the Kodiak's able to get out of this one. After the walk and the hit batter, a double play and a ground ball off Testarossa keeps this game at 2. I cannot believe we got out of that. So here's Uday Katabura. Can get the inning started right here for the Axe as Schneider continues to look a little wild here at the plate. Does find a strike there with the low slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Katabura in his last couple plate appearances. He's been really chasing stuff off the plate, and this one has popped up. It's not what you want. Not what you want. Goldsmith worked a leadoff walk his last time up. And the rookie sends one the other way, an opposite field shot for a 1-out knock. Julie Mao, her last time up was about a foot shy of a 2-run game-tying home run. Put a great swing on it, but it just held up at the warning track. Tough out activated here on 2 strikes. The 0-2 from Rob Schneider. Checked her swing. Good take on an outside 2-seam. Kodiaks could really use a home run right now. She's way out in front of the changeup. That is a great put-away pitch there from Schneider. Now 2 outs for Raleigh Forte. Been having a good series as well. .333 batting average. Got a pitch to hit. Takes it for a strike on the outside edge. Ground ball. The rookie Shinada will put him out over at first. And we are here in the 5th inning. The Kodiaks trail by 2. It is really getting down to it here. Tatsuo Shinada leading off. Takes ball 1, a fastball low. Kodiaks, last year's World Series champions, trying to win this Game 7 to put themselves in the position to go back-to-back. Wow, this one is lobbed into left field. On the run is Zamboni, who makes the play. Amazing catch there by far champ Zamboni. Steals a hit away. That is what the Kodiaks needed. Let's see if they can't capitalize off of that momentum. A great play from Zamboni. Such a great left fielder. Yeah, sliding on ice out there in left. 9-hole batter. No, last batter that Ji-Min will face here in this game. Popped up. Johansson makes the catch. And Kodiaks are going to go to their bullpen here in the 5th, especially versus Seppo Heikkinen, who took Toko Ji-Min deep. His last time up, Kodiaks not taking any chances, with potentially only 3 games left in their season. Pop, pop. Oh, yes, extremely doable. 2-run game, extremely doable. All right, Dirk Claude coming into the game. A 0 ERA and a 0 whip. Excuse me, a 0 ERA and a 0 whip for Dirk Claude so far. Statistically has been the Kodiaks' best reliever so far in the postseason. Seppo Heikkinen batting from the left side now, the switch hitter. Runner on first, 2 outs. And, oh my God, Seppo Heikkinen has homered in back-to-back at-bats. Could that be the nail? The flying fin sends that one flying 421 feet. Doesn't matter if he's batting from the left side or the right side. He has hit 2 home runs this game. And those are the first runs allowed by Dirt Claude in this postseason. The former Cascadia Kodiak trying to put this Forester squad into their first ever championship series. Here's the payoff to Rojas. Dirt Claude was tasked with getting 1 out versus the top of the lineup. And he gives up a devastating 2-run home run here in the top of the 5th. Gets Rojas looking, but not before even more damage is done. A crooked number here in the 5th for the Foresters. They have a 4-run lead. It'll be Pepper and Zuniga due up. Both of these batters reached in their last plate appearance. Pitch number 70 for Schneider. Now with a 4-run lead, a lot of run support for him. Kodiaks just have not had an answer for him in either of his starts. Good swing there from Pepper, just out in front of that. This one's popped up. It should get foul, and it will. Another 2-2 to Pepper. Man, he's putting some good... He's seeing the ball well. Just has to get that in the field of play. He's full count. Wow, what an at-bat from the rookie. That is an amazing at-bat from Jordan Pepper. I love that guy. All right, they're going to go to their bullpen. Now, this is where the Kodiaks can do damage. They've chased Schneider out of the game here in the 5th. The bullpen has been very bad for the Foresters in this series overall. And Pepper already with a stolen base today. Sayavong fires ball 1 on the outside. And on a 2-0 count, Kellen Zuniga grounds into a double play. Are you serious? How do you not elevate the baseball there? Man. Pepper works an amazing at-bat, and Kellen Zuniga does what he does best and sucks at baseball this year. And here's a shot down the left field line. Takeda works a 2-out knock. A home run here would cut the lead in half. That rule doesn't exist in fake baseball, Alex. Line drive out to the gap. Takeda turns on the Jets. He's already approaching third. Cola into second. They're waving him home. Kodiak's on the board. Mojo up for Cola. Some 2-out action here. She drives in the first run of the ball game. And Zamboni already has a home run off of Sayavong. He hit the 3-run walk-off blast back in game 1. Got a pitch to hit, fouled away. Kodiaks have seen Sayavong well the entire series, and Zamboni goes chasing after a high fastball. Kodiaks get one across as they continue to do well versus the bullpen of the Foresters. And now the bullpen of the Kodiaks will get to work. Lead-off hit for Crackshot Spumoni here in the top of the 6th. Dirt Claude trying to hang on. Veteran right-hander, known for his curveball. If he gets on 2 strikes, they call it the hammer. A huge 12-6 curveball. Dirt Claude with that K-man trait. And he gets to 2 strikes. He gets a buff to both his velocity and junk ratings. Just barely missing, nibbling the outsides of the edges here. Here's the 3-1 to Palomar. Okay, let's see if we see the hammer here. The windup in the pitch. Spoiled a slider that was running off the plate. Palomar already a home run this game. And spoiling some good pitches here versus Claude. There it is. That is the hammer. A strikeout to set up the double play and end the inning here for Claude. There's no way we're walking Plaid. Okay, runner goes. Here's the throw from Forte. It is not in time. That looked good. Runner in scoring position now for Plaid Rasputin. Batting average a $105. Ground ball up the middle. Claude is going to get the lead runner, Spumoni. Vlad will advance to first safely. But they will get Spumoni in a rundown here. And now the always dangerous Chamberlain Testarossa. She has absolutely dominated the Kodiaks in this series, with 2 home runs, including a grand slam. Claude just trying to get through this inning. 1 more strike, 1 more out. Swing and a miss over the top of the slider. Great piece of pitching there from Claude. Katabura will lead things off. He's been really quiet. A good chance for him to put his Kodiaks back in this game. Just way out in front of that changeup. Boy, howdy. Hard hit ground ball, but it's right at Palomar. Mojo down for Katabura. He is rattled. Wow, you rarely see that from Uday. Very, very, very rare stuff. And another ground ball to Palomar. The Foresters are 4 outs away from their first ever championship berth after a pair of ground balls to start off the inning. High drive center field. Julie Mao puts the Yaks within 2. Her first home run of the postseason. Maybe some late live for this Cascadia squad. They are within 2. And that's a great way to get it started. A 2-out home run versus the lefty Sayavong. They have seen Bane well this entire series. And here's a drive into the gap. That will bring the tying run to the plate. Forte going to go for 2 after Spumoni misplayed the ball off the wall, and he's in there with a slide. No, we're not pinch hitting Tristan Benitez for locked in Jordan Pepper. Are you stupid? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Stupid, stupid, stupid. You were leaving the rookie in there. Like, hello? As I so often do, Jeff. Dude, I hate when my game runs this slow. It's so frustrating. I don't know how to make this game, like, load faster. It shouldn't take this long to load. I'm gonna take a pitch here with Pepper. So that they don't pitch hit him. That's tough. Strike 1. I knew that was a strike, too. Ground ball down the right, or the first base line. And Sayavong drops the ball at first base. It would have ended the inning. Huge opportunity here for Kellen Zuniga and the Kodiaks. Kellen Zuniga can undo a lot of displeasure with his play this year with 1 swing of the bat. Looks at 2 balls over the middle of the plate. Or 2 strikes over the middle of the plate. Not sure if we're going to get another pitch to hit like that. Sayavong maybe has lost a bit of control. If Zuniga can work a walk, that would bring Takeda to the plate with the bases low. I cannot believe that was called strike 3. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. We're going to have to take a look at that. I mean, maybe that's at the very bottom of the zone. That is tough. Zuniga can't believe it. I can't either. Dude, his reaction was exactly like Xander Bogaerts' reaction to a very similar call. We actually just saw this in real baseball yesterday. Take a look at this. I'm gonna pull it up. If I can find it quickly anyway. Bruh, where is it? What, dude? I kind of hate... I hate Firefox's, like, term search. Like, where is this? It says there are 2 results. Where is the result? It's not highlighted. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's highlighted. I just couldn't see it. Look at this. This is like the same reaction. Oh, shit, sorry. Where, dude, where did it go now? Sorry, I'm fucking up. Same reaction to a similar pitch. Yep. Yep. This would basically, imagine this just happened at Cascadia Park.
Next year, that is a helmet tap in a millisecond.
That will definitely be a hat tapper.
And it's a very similar pitch, is it not? Like, and then it's the same thing. Why'd he whisper in his ear after? Probably saying that's a fucking, he's probably saying that's a ball. That's off the plate. Yeah. It's the same thing. The same thing. Damn. A walk would have loaded the bases and brought Takeda up. Regardless, the top of the lineup will bat in the bottom of the 7th. We are not leaving in Dirt Claw, dude. Like, what the fuck is this stupid CPU doing, man? All right, Kodiak's going to go to Magnus Bale, the lefty, to face the Foresters lineup here in the top of the 7th. It could not be closer. A 2-run ball game. 16 gigs at, like, I forget what the speed is. I just upgraded my RAM not that long ago. It's like, it's fast. I don't remember the speed. It's like 3600 millihertz something. All right, gets Shinada looking. Bottom of the lineup that Bale has to get through. Bale, of course, was a part of that 6th inning or 7th inning collapse back in Game 6 or Game 5. Full count here to Villanueva. Kodiaks have to keep. Yep, it's clocked at the right speed. I'm not trying to have technical conversations right now, Alex. I appreciate it. I have done that. I did that a long time ago when I first got the RAM. All right, he's retired the first 2 batters, going right after Dmitry Petrovich here. Bale looking good out of the pen. Nice to see. And as I say that, a ground ball is hit up the middle. Line drive, I should say. And now Seppo Heikkinen, who has homered in his last 2 at-bats, steps in versus Magnus Bale. He came out of nowhere to put his team up big in this game. Ground ball, Zuniga will take that himself. This is the last hope for the Kodiaks for their season. Takeda, Johansson, Zamboni due up. Who else would you want up with the game on the line other than Takeda and Johansson after the seasons they've had? They're leaving in Sayavong. I cannot believe that. Takeda on his last strike, the 2-2. Late on that ball down the middle. Checks his swing on 85 over the plate. I don't know what you're looking for, man. I don't know what the fuck you're looking for. Massimo Al Dente will step in. Cole Johansson drove in the second run of the ball game for the Yaks her last time up, batting .368 this postseason. Still looking for her first home run of the postseason. Al Dente, kind of a wild pitcher. And the Kodiaks are down to their last out. The Foresters are on the verge of their first ever championship series appearance, and it's down to the Iceman far champ Zamboni. He walked off the Foresters in game one. Does he have anything at the plate here? Down to the last striker, the Kodiaks. And the windup in the pitch from Al Dente popped up. And if Palomar makes the grab, the Foresters are off to their first ever Western Championship Series. In their send-off season, they have eliminated their big brothers, the Kodiaks. David has killed Goliath here in the Western Divisional Series, and the Foresters, with the huge upset, beat the Kodiaks in 7 games. It will not be repeat World Series titles for the Kodiaks. Wow. Wow. Dude. The Breadmon is about... Dude, Breadmon, how many... I need to know how many points you're about to get. Holy shit. Breadmon bet 40K on the Foresters. Holy fuck. Plus 93,000. That is wild. Listen, I'm sad. Obviously, I am sad. But was that not some great-ass baseball? Was that not some amazing baseball? My goodness. What an opening round that was. So your final 4 is set. Montreal will take on Victoria, and Busan will take on Valencia.